Kia Telluride Fire Risk Recall, Part 1, Introduction and Understanding the Vehicle. Imagine walking out to your driveway on a quiet morning, expecting nothing more than another routine day. Your vehicle has been parked overnight, the engine is off, the keys are inside your home, and everything appears perfectly normal. Yet beneath the driver's seat, an electrical component could still present a safety concern. That possibility is what brought nationwide attention to the Kia Telluride Fire Risk Recall. The Kia Telluride has earned a reputation as a spacious, comfortable family SUV. Since its introduction, it has become one of Kia's most successful vehicles, praised for its ride quality, technology, and value. Families rely on it for school runs, long-distance vacations, and everyday commuting. For many owners, it represents reliability and peace of mind. But even well-designed vehicles can develop problems that are discovered only after thousands of vehicles have been driven under real-world conditions. Modern automobiles contain hundreds of electronic modules, thousands of electrical connections, and dozens of electric motors working together every time the vehicle is driven. As technology becomes more advanced, manufacturers must carefully monitor how these systems perform over time. One of those systems is the power seat. Most drivers rarely think about it. They press a switch, the seat moves into position, and the adjustment is complete in just a few seconds. Hidden beneath the seat is a compact electric motor connected to gears, tracks, wiring, and control switches. Normally, the system operates only while the driver is actively adjusting the seat. During normal operation, electricity flows from the vehicle's electrical system through a switch and into the seat motor. The motor rotates, driving a gear mechanism that moves the seat forward, backward, up, or down. As soon as the driver releases the switch, electrical power is interrupted and the motor stops. This process is designed to last only a brief moment, keeping the motor cool and operating safely. However, the recall addresses situations in which the seat slide switch may not return to its normal position. If the switch remains engaged, the motor can continue receiving electrical power for longer than intended. Instead of operating for only a few seconds, the motor may continue drawing current, generating excess heat inside the assembly. Electric motors naturally produce heat while operating. Under normal conditions, this heat is minimal and dissipates safely. But a motor that remains energized continuously can become much hotter than its normal operating temperature. Over time, that excessive heat may affect nearby materials such as plastic housings, electrical insulation, and connectors. This is why vehicle manufacturers and safety regulators pay close attention to electrical components. Heat is one of the most significant factors affecting the longevity and safety of electrical systems. Engineers design vehicles with protective measures such as fuses, relays, and thermal limits, but when unexpected conditions occur, additional improvements may be necessary. Vehicle recalls are an important part of automotive safety. A recall does not necessarily mean every vehicle has experienced the problem. Instead, it means a manufacturer has identified a condition that could increase risk under certain circumstances and has developed a repair to reduce or eliminate that risk. For Telluride owners, the recommended repair is performed by authorized Kia dealerships at no cost. The repair is intended to reduce the possibility of excessive current and overheating associated with the affected seat motor system. Owners are also advised to follow any temporary safety instructions provided with the recall, including parking outside and away from structures until the recall repair has been completed. This recommendation is made out of caution while the updated repair is installed. In this documentary, we'll explore how power seats work, what can happen when electrical components operate outside their intended conditions, why overheating is a concern in any automotive electrical system, what warning signs drivers should know, and how the recall repair addresses the issue. Understanding these systems helps drivers appreciate not only the complexity of modern vehicles but also the importance of routine maintenance, prompt recall repairs, and automotive safety engineering. As we continue, we'll take a closer look beneath the seat to understand exactly how the power seat mechanism functions and why such a small component can become an important part of a nationwide safety campaign. To understand why the Kia Telluride seat motor recall became an important safety issue, it's helpful to first understand how a power seat operates. Although adjusting a seat may seem like a simple task, the mechanism hidden beneath it is a carefully engineered combination of electronics, motors, gears, rails, and safety components. Every time a driver presses one of the seat adjustment buttons, a small electrical switch sends a signal through the vehicle's wiring. That signal activates one of several electric motors mounted underneath the seat. Depending on which button is pressed, a different motor may move the seat forward or backward, raise or lower the cushion, tilt the seat, or adjust the seat back. Each motor is designed to perform one specific movement. These motors are compact but powerful enough to move the combined weight of the seat and the person sitting in it. To produce enough force, the motors are connected to reduction gears that convert high-speed rotation into slower, stronger movement. This allows the seat to move smoothly while maintaining precise control. The movement itself takes place along heavy-duty metal rails attached securely to the vehicle floor. Rollers and guide mechanisms keep the seat aligned as it travels. Engineers design these rails to withstand years of daily use while supporting occupants of different sizes and weights. Power for the system comes directly from the vehicle's electrical network. Even when the engine is not running, some electrical circuits remain active for a period of time, depending on the vehicle's design. Protective devices such as fuses help prevent excessive electrical current from damaging components. Normally, the sequence is straightforward. The driver presses the seat slide switch. Electrical current flows to the appropriate motor. The motor turns for only a few seconds while the seat moves. When the driver releases the switch, the electrical circuit opens, power stops flowing, and the motor immediately comes to rest. Under these normal conditions, very little heat is generated. The motor has time to cool between adjustments, allowing it to operate reliably throughout the life of the vehicle. The recall centers on a situation in which the seat slide switch may not return fully to its neutral position. If that happens, the electrical circuit may remain active even though the driver is no longer attempting to adjust the seat. Instead of stopping after a few seconds, the motor can continue receiving electrical power. Electric motors naturally generate heat whenever electricity passes through their internal windings. During brief operation, this heat is expected and remains within safe design limits. However, if a motor continues operating or remains energized much longer than intended, temperatures can rise significantly. As temperatures increase, nearby materials may also begin to heat up. Plastic housings can soften, wire insulation may degrade, and electrical connectors can be exposed to greater thermal stress. Over extended periods, these conditions increase the possibility of smoke or, in some cases, fire involving surrounding materials. It's important to understand that this does not mean every affected vehicle will experience overheating. The recall addresses a potential safety risk identified through engineering analysis and field reports. Manufacturers issue recalls to reduce the possibility of incidents before they become widespread. Modern vehicles contain dozens of electric motors similar to the one used for the power seat. Window regulators, windshield wipers, cooling fans, fuel pumps, and power liftgates all rely on electric motors. Each system includes protective features designed to keep temperatures and electrical current within safe operating limits. When engineers investigate a recall, they examine every part of the electrical pathway. They analyze the switch, wiring, connectors, motor, protective devices, and surrounding materials. Testing helps determine how long the motor can safely operate, how much current it draws, and how temperatures change under different conditions. One important factor is electrical resistance. As current passes through wires and motor windings, some electrical energy is naturally converted into heat. Under normal operation, this amount is small. But if current continues flowing for an extended period, heat can accumulate faster than it can dissipate. Vehicle engineers also evaluate environmental conditions. High outdoor temperatures, repeated seat adjustments, accumulated dust, or years of normal wear may influence how components perform over time. For this reason, manufacturers continuously monitor vehicles after they enter the market, collecting information that helps improve future designs. The Kia Telluride recall demonstrates how even a relatively small component, such as a seat adjustment switch, can become important when it affects the operation of an electrical motor. While most owners may never think about the mechanisms beneath their seats, these components play an essential role in comfort, convenience, and safety. As we reach the end of this documentary, one important message stands out. Modern vehicles are incredibly advanced machines, but even the most carefully engineered systems can require improvements after years of real-world use. The Kia Telluride recall reminds us that vehicle safety doesn't end when a car leaves the factory. Manufacturers continue monitoring performance, investigating reports, and working with safety regulators to identify potential risks. When an issue is discovered, a recall allows that problem to be corrected before it affects more drivers. In this case, the concern involves the front power seat motor system. Under certain conditions, the seat slide switch may remain engaged, allowing the motor to continue drawing electrical current longer than intended. Extended operation can generate excessive heat, which may damage nearby electrical components and, in some situations, increase the risk of smoke or fire. It's important to remember that not every recalled vehicle will experience this problem. A recall is a preventive safety action designed to reduce risk before more serious incidents occur. If you own an affected Kia Telluride, the most important step is simple: schedule the recall repair as soon as possible. Authorized Kia dealerships perform the repair free of charge. The updated repair is designed to reduce the possibility of overheating associated with the affected seat motor system. Until the repair is completed, owners should follow the temporary safety guidance provided with the recall, including parking the vehicle outside and away from homes, garages, or other structures whenever practical. Drivers should also remain aware of unusual warning signs. These may include a burning electrical smell, unexpected seat movement, a seat motor that continues running after the switch has been released, smoke from beneath the seat, or any unusual heat around the seat base. If any of these symptoms are noticed, stop using the vehicle if it is safe to do so and contact your Kia dealer for assistance. Regular vehicle maintenance is another important part of long-term safety. While recalls address specific issues, routine inspections help identify worn wiring, damaged connectors, loose electrical components, and other problems before they become more serious. Technology has transformed today's vehicles. Features such as power seats, advanced driver assistance systems, digital displays, and electronic controls provide comfort and convenience that were once considered luxury options. With these advancements comes the responsibility to keep software updated, respond to recall notices, and maintain electrical systems according to the manufacturer's recommendations. For prospective buyers, checking a vehicle's recall history before purchasing a used car is always a good practice. Most recalls remain available free of charge even after ownership changes, making it worthwhile to verify that all recall repairs have been completed. Automotive safety is constantly evolving. Engineers learn from every investigation, every field report, and every recall. Those lessons contribute to stronger designs, improved testing methods, and safer vehicles for everyone on the road. The Kia Telluride fire risk recall serves as an example of how a relatively small electrical component can become an important safety consideration. It also demonstrates how manufacturers, dealers, and safety regulators work together to identify potential hazards and develop practical solutions. If this documentary has helped you better understand the recall, consider sharing it with friends or family members who may own an affected vehicle. Raising awareness can help ensure that more owners receive the necessary repair and continue driving safely. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay proactive with vehicle maintenance, and always take recall notices seriously. They exist for one reason: to help keep you, your passengers, and everyone else on the road safe. We'll see you in the next automotive safety documentary. Your family's safety should always come first. This video explains the Kia Telluride fire risk recall in clear, easy to understand language, covering how the front power seat motor works, what can cause it to overheat under the recalled conditions, the warning signs to watch for, and the recall repair process. Our goal is to help owners better understand the recall and encourage them to complete any applicable safety repairs promptly. This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. It summarizes publicly available recall information and general automotive engineering concepts. If you own a Kia Telluride, check whether your vehicle is affected and follow the manufacturer's recall instructions. If your vehicle is included in the recall, schedule the free repair with an authorized Kia dealership as soon as possible. Family safety comes first. Staying informed and responding to safety recalls can help protect you, your passengers, and others on the road.